language. Assalamu alaikum. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Johnny Law and you are watching Vids World. Don't forget, if you do end up enjoying this video, like and subscribe and drop a comment down below. We do like reading your comments. And don't forget to follow us on our social medias if you want to see a little bit more. So what we're doing today, we're doing something a little bit different once again. We are reacting to Coke Studio, but not season 14. We're going back a couple of years to 2020, actually, and we're reacting to Gal Sunn. And this is by Pervez Mehdi, and this is featuring Meesha Shafi. So let's see what this is like. As always, I don't know what to expect. If you guys listened to this yet, if you have, let me know what you think. And let's go. Don't know what to expect. Okay. Okay, starting acoustic. Okay, so, sorry to pause it already. By the way, yeah, don't forget, I do pause these videos a lot because I like to break the videos down. Whenever I see something or wherever I spot something I want to talk about, I will pause the video. If you don't like that, hey, my bad. But, I know a lot of you guys enjoy me breaking things down and you know how it goes. But yeah, already, we've got, I like the set already. We look like we're in a bit more, almost, this almost looks like one of the, like a big studio room. Which it probably is, to be fair, but obviously, got all the nice carpets, we've got plants about, it looks really nice. Obviously, we've got two different Shure, well, I mean, they look like two different Shure microphones, they're actually the same microphone. It's just, for whatever reason, he's using the thicker windshield, like mine, it's actually the very same one, and she's using the thinner one. I would usually actually recommend using the slightly thinner one for vocals, maybe they just lost it and they had to use the other one. No, it's a nice microphone, and I want to get myself one of those, the Shure SM7B. But if you look them up, they're not the cheapest things on earth. We're starting acoustic though, so we've got vocals, we've got drum. I can also hear an acoustic guitar going. Oh, okay, so look, you can see the male singers both have the slightly thicker windshields. Now, those are to protect the mic from plosives. So when you make like P's and T sounds, they can, I'm sure you can hear it in the mic, like, when certain sounds create like a wave of air that will hit the diaphragm of the microphone, and it makes a really unpleasant noise. And the idea of these, foam pieces over the microphone is to protect the, it can help disperse air and can help protect from those sounds. Now, I can see both of the males are using the thicker ones. Maybe that's because they want to, because the thing is, obviously, these do protect the microphone, but then they do protect the microphone from some frequencies you might want to get through. Those are usually the higher frequencies, like the slightly higher sounds. So maybe maybe it's intentional. Maybe they want to like reduce slightly reduce the harshness of the male voice, slightly bring down the higher frequencies. I don't know. Maybe it was just, I don't know, we'll just make it look symmetrical. I don't know, but it could be intentional. And obviously this, I don't know if you can see this behind, but this is an effects rack. So these are, where, like, when you apply filters to your audio, or well, anything, like it can be the same as video or whatever, these are essentially analog versions of those. So you can see here you've got some sort of compressors, you'll have like filter banks, EQs, reverbs. This will be all the special effects you hear on vocals. Now, whenever you hear live vocals that are professionally done, they will never be raw. And by raw, I mean just sung into a microphone, no effects. Because it's not about how good someone can sing. It's about tailoring someone's voice to an environment, a song, whatever. You use those effects not to make someone sound good, but to help them sit in the mix better, to help them sit inside the song better. But yes, don't ever get it twisted. People who have effects on their voice doesn't mean they can't sing. It's just helping them sit inside the song better. Remember that. Sometimes people are bad though, and they will pile effects on their voice to make them sound better, but that's not what's going on here. Oh, we got drums, go on. Ooh, oh, okay. Got a bit of funk. Okay. Oh, 9-string bass was that? Got a brass section, got a trumpet and a sax going. Okay. Yes. Do you see that? That, nah, I don't know what that drum's called. That is a big drum. That is a big boy. I hope she's gonna use it. Like I said, and she's got like a church bell. My God, she's got all kinds of instruments. We've got like a big, that's like a big tambourine. We've got a couple of bongos. We've got is that like a rain stick? We've got all kinds of things. And then look outside. Now, it's interesting. Now, again, sometimes, this is the thing, sometimes it can be intentional, sometimes it can be creative, sometimes it can be just a result of the process. Now, if you listen to Ali's vocal, they've given him what's called a very thin vocal. So that means they've reduced the high and the low frequencies within his voice. So they're focusing more on, like, the treble, the mid frequencies. And I think that is, and it's noticeable. If, like, even those who don't know about music production, if I point it out to you, you will notice it. And I think that is because we're also working with a choir. So again, the choir are sitting either side, and he's sat in the middle of the mix. And I think it's it's thinning out his voice to kind of create, to kind of blend in with the background singers a bit more. Have a listen, see what you think. There's not a lot of highs and there's not a lot of bass in his voice. Have a listen. I love the subtle performance he's doing as well. I'm feeling this. I'm a big fan of funk, big fan of groove. This is, and I think this is the first time. Yeah, this is the first time we've got like a sort of slightly more of a funky kind of vibe. There's nothing Coke Studio haven't tried and succeeded at. Whoa. We do have a feature as well, though. Let's just see what they're gonna do. Loving the outfit. I recognise that guy from another video. Nice. Very, it's quite technical singing. Obviously, transitioning from notes very quickly like that and maintaining tone can be very difficult. Have a listen. Nice, you hit every single note. Nice. Okay, nice. So that's like hearing sounds there, like obviously you don't hear in the West, like those kinds of that vowel sound you get there. I like the way he's kind of stuttering. That's nice. That's real nice. Great control. He's almost like at this point, like he's kind of, so obviously there's a main melody that he's sticking to, but he's kind of riffing on it, which means like he's elaborating on the established melody. There's, there will be there'll be an established simple melody running throughout the song, but then he's working within that scale and kind of playing around with it. And obviously you need to know your scales to be able to do that, and to, which means you need to have practiced or to be, a very naturally good singer, or both. Nice. Very different kind of performance. I've not seen a vocal performance quite like that before. Very nice. Sorry, it's not what I was It's almost like a freestyle. I was going to say I could hear a few extra percussive sounds. That's a really nicely mixed drum kit, by the way. I mean, this is, you know, obviously some producers are better at other things. When if I'm producing a song, I'm not very good at producing live drums. I tend to stick to electronic drum kits, because I don't know what it is. I find it. I don't know. I just have a nightmare trying to mix live drums, and they've done a really nice job, especially the kick. It's got like a nice little soft punch to it. Are we going to be switching up? तेरे दिल दियां गल्लां दिल लाके सुन दी जिन्ना सी तेरे नालों ना प्यार हुण वी मेरी मजबूरियां नू शक नाल वेखी ना रब जानदा ऐ मेरा किन्ना तैनू चाहणे आ जिन्ने तू प्यार ना मैनू पुकारदा जिन नालों वध मजा आवे तेरे प्यार दा इन्ने मिठे गुण मेरे सोहणिया तू गाउणा ऐ मर जावां जद डोला कह के तू बुलाउणा ऐ चल के हुण गल सुन डोला चल के हुण गल सुन डोला मर जावां जद डोला कह के तू बुलाउणा ऐ. Wow, first of all, she's got a very consistent tone, meaning often certain singers, are very good at so when I'm speaking, this is this is a very middle tone. I'm not shouting, I'm not whispering. This is, a lot of singers are most strong with their speaking tone, but then a lot of singers, if they try to belt, if they try to if they're doing some sort of ballad, or if they are trying to, sing slightly softer, so almost like a whisper, sometimes, often singers can kind of tail off, if not both, in one way or another. It can be quite hard to maintain tone, when changing, the timbre. And I don't know whether I think it probably just is just a very Pakistani thing to. I don't know whether it's innate within the culture of the music, but you seem to have all the singers I've listened to so far seem to have very good control of their tone throughout the vocal range. Especially when she begun, I won't go back now, but at the beginning of a verse, she had some very, very soft notes that still carried the same kind of energy. I hope that makes sense. Let's continue. I love the performance on it. His body language is fun to watch. His body language is great. He's it's not like he's not overperforming. He's just feeling the song and he's getting into it. I like that. Yeah, look at him, man. He's having a good time. That's what it's about. Nice. Again, something a bit different. We're hearing some slightly more funkier vibes from Coke Studio. I like it. Yeah, very different. And obviously, like I said, like I mentioned, it's all about like obviously making money is part of it, but the main part of it's making is having fun with it and doing something you like. And that is one thing that really seems to be coming through with a lot of the Coke Studio songs is they're not. None of the artists seemed overworked. They seem like it looks like they're just allowed to get on with what they're good at doing, and they're allowed to have fun with it, which is nice. I like that. What do you guys think? Like I say, made me smile definitely, and yeah, no, great performance. And then even little things like often even like even like the backing vocals you got from the backing singers. That's often people will often phone those kind of things in. Maybe even use samples or like or a sampler to fill those kinds of sounds in. But to get like a this is the thing, getting live backing singers is becoming less common these days. It's yeah, so it's nice, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below. Do follow us on our social medias, and I hope you guys can stick around for the next reaction, which should be coming soon. We'll be taking a look at another video, I'm sure. But until then, I hope you take care of yourselves, guys, and I'll see you real soon. See ya.